Hello everyone, let us now discuss today's LeetCode POTD problem. Make lexicographically smallest array by swapping element. So here we are given with an array and the limit is 2. You need to swap the arrays only if nums of I minus j is less than or is equal to limit. So we need to take any two indices I and j and swap them, and we need to return the lexicographically smallest array that can be obtained by performing the operation any number of times. If you see this array 1, 5, 3, 9, 8 and the limit is 2. If I take 1, so the 1 can be swapped with 3 or 2 and it can't be swapped with 5, right? So what I have to do is I need to swap 5 and 3 as they come in the limit and 9 and 8 as they come in the limit. But take this example, it is quite intuition. So nums is given 1, 7, 6, 18, 2, 1 and limit is 3. Now let me take this one. Let me take this one. But what I have to do or what I want to do is sort this array in a way 1, 1, 2, 6, 7 and 18. Now, if you see, this is the sorted array, and the lexicographical order means if you have a 1 and if you have a 2 here, or if you have another 5, this is lexicographically increasing or lexicographical order. And if you see this answer 1, 6, 7, 18, 1, 2, it is lexicographically smaller array applying any many more operations, because here if you see 2, 1 and 18, if you see 1, 7, 6, 18, instead I have made this as 1, 6, 7, 18 and 2 and 1 is swapped as 1 and 2 which are in the limit. So if you take this array in sorted manner, this is sorted, right? Now what I want to do is, let me take 1. What is the element that I can swap with? Either 1 or I can swap 1 with 2. But can I swap with 6? No, right? So what I want to do, 1 and 1 I can swap it. And 1 and 2 I can also swap it. But this 6 I can't swap with this one. Now let me take this 6, and 6 can be swapped with 7. When I say it can be swapped, that means it comes under, the difference comes under the limit 3. Now what I want to do is, this 7, can it be swapped with 18? So the limit will be increased, it will be 11, right? The difference will be 11, so end here. Now this 18 is another. What I am doing here is I am grouping this in such a way 1, 1, 2, 6 and 7, then this 18. If you see clearly 1, 1, 2, these can be swapped in any manner, and 6 and 7 can be swapped in already in a sorted order, and 18 is another group. So I'll iterate through this nums. Let me see what happens if I iterate from 1. So here I got this one. Let me search which group it is present. It is group 0, it is group 1 and this is group 2. Now 1 is present in group 0. So that means in the group 0 I can get this one at the first place. So I'll place 1 here. Then I'll move to 7 where this 7 is present for in this sorted manner. Now, if you see, this one is cancelled out because I took that from the group. Now, 1 is the group where this 7 is present. But I need the lexicographical order. So, I take the first element which is coming in that group. Now, take that element and place it here. So, I will use a blue color here. It will be better, right? So 1 is placed here and a 6 is placed here. Now why I will be using going to the next 6. Now 6 is cancelled out, but 6 belongs to group 1. So what I need here is the things in 0 I got 1, 1 and 2, and group 1 I got 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Then in the group 2 I got 18. That's it. But I am cancelling this out whenever I get an element in a group. So I cancel 1 here, I can cancel 6 here, but by cancelling them out I can't search, right? So what I want to do here is 1 belongs to 0 and another one belongs to 0. Instead, I will store in this order, the given order. 7 belongs to group 1 and then 6 belongs to group 1. So this is how I store two hash maps. This is the first hash map, this is the second hash map. Int and int, here int and an array, vector int. Now the 6 is from group 1, so I will take the next element in group 1, which is 7. So I am taking this 7 out. Now let me go to the another element, 18. So it is from group 2, right? I am taking out this 18, which is the first element in group 2, which is the first element. Now took that element, right? Next go to the next element, 2. Now you got this 2 in group 0. If you see clearly, I am not taking that element, I am taking the element which is present in group 0 from the first element which is present in group 0. So take that one, and then I am going to the next element which is 1, and here if you see clearly, the next element 1 belongs to 0, right? So the next element where 0 present, sorry, 1 present is group 0 and the element is 2. So this is the lexicographical order which we need to return. So this is the returning array. But if you see the approach, we are using two hash maps. That's how we solve this problem. We will be using two hash maps and we will be grouping this, whether it is containing in the limit, then you will be grouping that into a group, and after that a group, and after that a group. There may be many number of groups, like there may be n groups, right? So the space complexity might be n by n. Next thing will be the time complexity will be like big O of n. If you see, I am iterating through this array for making into groups, and then I am iterating for constructing this returning array, right? Let me go to this example 1 7 28 19 10. If you see clearly, the limit is given as 3. If I sort them in a way, so let me sort it in a way, right? The first thing will be, let me take like 1 and then 7 and then 10 and then 19 and then 28. You will understand why I am grouping this. Now see here, 1 will be grouped with 7. No, because 1 and 7 will give me the difference of 6, which is out of our limit 3, right? So 1 is a group. Now 7 will be grouped with 10, and maybe like 10 minus 7 will be, yes, you can make a group out of it. Now take another element, 19 and 28 can't be a group, yes, and 28 is another group. So let me do the same thing which I did in the previous example. Take this and let me say, this is the group 0, this is the group 1, and this is the group 2, and this is the group 3. Now what I have to do here, I have this 1 is present in group 0. So take the first element from group 0, 1. Now come to the next element, 7. It is present in group 1. Take that out. The first element in the group 1, it is 7. Then move the 28, right? 28 is present in group 3 and take the first element from group 3, 28, right? Then I'll go to the next element, 19, and 19 is present in group 2. Take the first element from group 2, it is 19. Then go to the next element, 10. 10 is present in group 1 and take the next element or the first element in group 1, it is 10. If you see, we got the lexicographical order and also maintained the limit. Here I group in the limit, here I group in the limit, here also, here also. So this is how you approach the problem, and if you want the code, it is in the description, or you can stick on this to this video. I'll be coding. So if you like this video, share to your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.